Chapter 5, red belt senior, brown belt, and brown belt senior. So brown belt senior is all of the grabs and chokes together. Red senior, and brown, they have some of the most difficult of the grabs that we practice. So the first one's going to be a double grab with a swinging punch. So what's unique about this problem is that with him having grabbed me, let's rewind 1 second. With him grabbing me here, this swinging punch I can't solve with like rear dynamic, and I can't solve with a dodge because he's pinned me, right? That's the theory around this. So the way I'm gonna solve it is by going inside the circle rather than some sort of evasive movement. So the attack comes, I'm going to step forward and obstruct his arm. I'm going to block his arm going against his movement. I'm going to grab. I'm also going to grab here, right? So in terms of sequencing, the best sequence is actually as soon as this comes secure, this swinging punch comes secure here, and then elbows and knees as required. Hit that one away. Well, when you've been elbowed in the face, you probably let go, and if they don't, you can elbow again. That's pretty much it for the double grab. The next one is going to be both hands here, double grab. Yep, and pushing. This one is pretty straightforward. It's going to be an inward block, a big inward block all the way through here, like this, and then follow up with a swing kick and a back fist strike. These are the first 3 moves of the blue belt pattern, and they fit really nicely for that variation of a double grab. Then at red belt senior, we've got a variation on the front choke. No, this was red belt senior that we just did. Yeah. Red belt is a variation on the front choke. Same. Let's do the front choke now. Okay, so the way that we solved the front choke before was by doing this type of turning movement. Now this one, it really relies on me being upright because I need to turn. If I've been tilted, I can't turn anymore. So there's a different one if we've been tilted, if our hips are forward, and because he's applying forward pressure, pushing, yeah, here, this type falling backward movement, right? But this is actually not a problem for us. I'm going to be soft in my stance and then push, soft in my stance, boom, here. The hands are coming down like this to break the hold, using the lats, chest comes up, and pop the knee up, boom. Very straightforward. And then follow up, maybe a couple palm strikes. That's it, all right? So we did them red, senior, red. They're in the same chapter anyways. Brown belt is actually against a wall. Let's just use a tower. Let's show, you stand here? Yeah. All right, so this one is another variation of a front choke. Now we're not tilted and we don't have any space at all to work with. So we need to control. We can do here, you can start attacking here, or we can get across, round palm strike. The main thing we want to do is get something that we can get a hold of. Let's put the choke on nicely. Something we can get a hold of. Boom, round palm strike. Round palm strike is going to be really important. Then we want to turn, and swap places. And then we're going to use a round knee strike and the elbow strike. So with the front choke at the wall, the ones that we learned previously don't work. This one doesn't work because we can't turn. We can't step back to turn. This one doesn't really work because if we're successful and his arms bend, he headbutts me in the face. Yeah, so we need something else here or here. Boom, boom, boom. Turn, knee strike, elbow strike. Brown belt senior is all of these problems together.